what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This handsome guy here is Tyler. And it is Wednesday, hump day. Ramp chicken, wow, wow. That's right. I did it. It's a humptacular day. It's a word, right? Anyway, hope everyone's had a fantastic day so far. I hope you've had a good week so far. Yeah, I'll let our boy Tyler here take it off and take it off. I can English today real well, guys. So you're in for a treat. So Tyler, take it off. Hump day.
Okay. Well, I guess our leaders of diversity, our big thinkers of progress, are again pushing for racial segregation and the whole die cult thing. Diversity, inclusion, and equity. So, Mr. Hey Arnold, we affectionately call Hey Arnold the. You know what he looks? You know what he reminds me of?
What?
He reminds me of his head. His hair looks like this.
A Swiffer duster?
Yeah. Totally reminds me of it. Like, I've never seen someone in a supposed such a prestigious position look like someone that looks homeless. It's like they just took a homeless guy off the street, threw a suit on him, and go, no one really gives a shit anyways. So, yeah. I guess, well, we have some other things. Amber Heard's story is awfully familiar to another made-up story by another actor. So, but there's some funny stuff. Like people are saying that some of her testimony sounds like it was taken directly from a movie. I don't know. I haven't seen exact verbatim quotes from it, but I don't know. We're going to talk about that. And then some people we know have an absolute hate on for Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I will say, I think she is actually one of the best Republican senators that the U.S. has. So it's kind of like if the media isn't trying to smear this person, they must be good. Like, they must be doing something right. Because in Canada, Jean Chrétien or whatever, that fucking old dinosaur, that old liberal, the Pierre fucking nuked his. He was actually in Winnipeg today. Was it Winnipeg or Brandon? I think it was in Winnipeg, holding a rally. I don't know. It was more like a seniors' home event because it was every white, as white, old and white, and if they're anything like him, out of touch. Out of touch. But so I did want to spread the love that is Marjorie Taylor Greene, and actually the work that she's doing. And I don't understand the vitriol. I get it. I get why they're lambasting her and making her sound like an evil, dumbass. I get it. But again, we no longer live in the society or in the news cycle where journalists are honest. They're bought and paid for. They're in the pocket of big government, of big tech and all this shit. Where they're saying, we need to go to war with Russia. We need to support Ukraine. Well, we have been, to the detriment of our own country. Our country is actually in a recession. But I guess we'll touch on a little bit of that. And they're surprising. With all these sanctions, we're going to look into it. I want to show you just how feckless, how useless sanctions are. What? Would you already Kevin Hart me? Feckless?
Sure did.
Really?
Feckless?
Feckless. Yeah, how ineffective they are. Let's see.
Freckless person?
Well, feckless. The meaning of feckless is weak or ineffective. There you go.
Thank you.
God damn. All right, but so before we get into that, of course, Monday through Friday, we're here. We're queer. Get used to it. We're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we're on Spotify. So of course on YouTube, on Rumble, hit the Rumble button or hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends. If you're on Spotify, of course, leave a review. Let us know. We got some new stuff that's going to be coming. New stuff to make sure that, if you are spending the time, and I think I said this right from the outset, if you are taking the time to sit with us, and to me, your time is invaluable. That is one commodity you will never get back. So the fact that you are taking the time to sit and listen and spend your time with us, I am more than grateful. And I'm loving that Rumble. The Rumble numbers are climbing. YouTube, of course, their algorithm. Of course, the things that we talk about, it doesn't get monetized or it doesn't get, it gets restricted. So,
we're too controversial for YouTube.
And you know what? That's fine. Like, adults need to have adult conversations. The people that I talk to about Marjorie Taylor Greene being this stupid, fucking disgusting idiot of a person. Well, that's weird because we'll get into it. Okay, so I did want to bring up this first. So yeah, Mr. Algebra, Hey Arnold himself. Actually, hold on. I gotta stay on top of this. Question of the day. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard would you bang MTG?
Who's MTG?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Well, now I'm going to have to see what she looks like because I don't even know who it is.
Would you or would you not? Smash or pass?
Smash or pass. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to say pass. Unless, I don't know, when she has a mask on, maybe smash, but without the mask, pass.
All right, so leave it in the comments, smash or pass. So yeah, Mr. the one of the great leaders of the die cult, Mr. Algebra, or Hey Arnold. I don't know whatever. I don't care. This person's fucking useless. But so because in Quebec, of course, Quebec actually isn't. They did not sign on to the Charter of Rights, so they actually aren't. That's why they are considered separate from Canada for many respects, because they actually are not part of our Charter of Rights. Which is why Francois Lefebvre can do kind of whatever. Can kind of do whatever he wants. But Mr. Algebra, Hey Arnold, and that because CN, I want to make sure, I think it's really important that CN and others like Air Canada set a leadership example. Of course, they have a responsibility to meet the obligations under the Official Languages Act, but even on things that may be where the act was silent, they have a responsibility to demonstrate leadership. So in other words, this dumb motherfucker is saying, they need to lead by example. They need to be, they need to share in the diversity that we are pushing. Oh, you mean like the 50% men, 50% women cabinet that you appointed that is as ineffective and as useless as our Canadian government has ever possibly been?
I was born to lead, not to read.
It is unacceptable that CN's board of directors does not have a francophone representative on it. So, CN is a private company. They have shareholders. Which, I was thinking about this. Everyone has such a hate on lately for capitalism. Everyone, I don't know why. Everyone hates it, even though your benefit, your comforts, your cell phone, your laptop, the reason why you have air conditioning, a lot of the things, you have a nice new car, even if you have an old shitty car, you are a direct benefit of capitalism. Someone creating something for as cheap as possible to distribute as much as possible to the populace. That is the basis, a basic idea of capitalism, to generate money through trade, through services. You are providing a service to your community. You know, just like McDonald's and their shitty hamburgers, well, you know, they are providing a service.
Yes, and
But
people who are homeless can still eat those burgers years later. And I'm sure it still tastes good.
I was at the McDonald's on Notre Dame, like Notre Dame and McPhillips. Ew.
That face, though. Why?
Ew. It stunk. It stunk like homeless people, and that place was full of homeless people.
Ew. I mean,
It was gross.
it's nasty. There was a Burger King I went into. Sorry, way off topic. Well, not on off topic. There was a Burger King that I went to on way down Portage somewhere. And I had gone in there. I went in to go use the washroom and to get some food. This is like a couple of years back. And I went into the bathroom. I saw a worker come in with me. So she went to the bathroom. Homegirl didn't wash her hands. She was working in the kitchen. When I came out, I seen her like freaking doing shit in the kitchen. I was like, oh, hell no. And I left. I've never gone back there. So fucking gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. A lot of those retail jobs, they unfortunately, they just don't care.
So gross.
I wish they did.
Right?
But so I find it so oh, surprise, surprise. CN Rail has been heavily criticized in Quebec media over the past week after Le Presse revealed that the company's board of directors had no French-speaking members. Since former Quebec Premier Jean Charest stepped down unexpectedly to join the federal Conservative leadership race. He had been nominated to the board 3 weeks prior to a 5-year mandate. Oh, so what? Because so okay, so let me get this right. Jean Charest, fucking out of touch old man, stepped down from CN. And because he left, now the Liberals are going to go after CN. And to be fair, I don't give a fuck about these massive companies. Like, what I was going to say earlier was, everyone, when all these people whine and bitch and moan and complain about, well, you know, these companies are only designed to make a profit for their shareholders. They are owners. Do you understand that? I don't think people really do. Like, if I have a company and I sell off shares, which means I am selling off a percentage of my ownership so that you can benefit in that, so that I can generate capital in order to build a business. God damn. Oh, God, I got herpes. Oh.
I didn't realize that made you belch. That's an awkward side effect.
It does now. Like COVID, it gives you everything from fucking death to sneezing. Lighthead, irritability. Makes you hate Caucasian people. That's a weird symptom of COVID, isn't it?
A little bit. I mean, the last person that I heard who had COVID turned into like this huge racist, and he was black. Yeah, it was really awkward. And all of a sudden, he just started hating black people. I was like, dude, you're black. And then he slapped me. It was really awkward.
Dude, you're black. If there's anyone going to be committing racism, it's going to be me, not you. So let's get this pecking order right here, bucko.
Well, it's a little weird when black people hate black people. Like, what? It's like white people hating white people. Well, some white people.
Well, you know, to quote Whoopi Goldberg, the Holocaust was just white on white crime. It was just white. It was a race war. It was just white people hated white people. You dumb mother. What an idiot.
Right.
Oh my God.
I know.
Can you believe this person used to be a comedian, used to be like counterculture? Now she's some fat fucking idiot that just spews whatever she has to say to get another fucking hoagie down at the Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, but she says it, and yet she's back on the air 2 weeks later, and freaking Roseanne makes a Planet of the Apes reference, which had absolutely nothing to do with the color of somebody's skin. It had everything to do with the way that she looked. And when you look at the Planet of the Apes character, but yeah, well, regardless, like she looked just like that character. and now she's
Yeah.
been completely canceled. Like,
Well,
interesting.
did you was it a rapper? Was it Tyler the Creator? I think it was.
I
Who
don't know
said
what that
that
is.
there was I don't know, some fucking nobody. But he's a creator. I don't know of what shit. I mean, he didn't say he's a good creator. He's just said, okay, I don't know if it was him. So, you know what? If it wasn't him, it's kind of irrelevant. Some celebrity, it was, I don't press celebrity. So, you know, their opinion is worth fucking less than nothing. But, they had said that the Planet of the Apes had used his likeness.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't remember who it is, but yes, I remember that story now. Yeah.
And all I thought was, you know, the racist thing would be for someone to go, hey, monkey, black person. Oh, you see the racism? And he goes, no, this monkey is wearing my sweater.
Right? I know. I remember that. It was so mind-blowing. I'm like, really? Huh. Well, yeah, because they put a sweater on a monkey and it looked like a sweater that you own. Clearly, it was you.
If you have a blue sweater, can I now sue companies that wear glasses? Because there's for hidden racism because I can't see for shit.
I don't know, but I think Mr. Rogers definitely could have gone after that. You know, him and all his sweaters. He
Well,
had
it was
blue
a
ones.
vest. It was a blue vest that he was wearing. This monkey, and he says, "You're saying that that's me, so I deserve royalties." I mean, if you want to make that leap of comparing a black person to a monkey, hey man, that's I thought we moved past that, but you know, apparently black people can say the N-word to each other, so I suppose they can call themselves monkeys. I
should deserve royalties. Oh my god.
Oh,
I
that was
mean,
so ridiculous. But so this is, you know, so this French board member, Jean Charest, which is he's now vying for the, you know, the Progressive Conservative Party membership. And all right, so the chief woke officer of Canada, Prime Minister Justin, I wish I was really a woman, Trudeau, did not mince words towards CN Rail in April, saying he had been shocked to hear that the rail company had not learned from Air Canada's mistakes. CEO Michael Rousseau was chastised by politicians and media alike for a predominantly English speech made in front of the Montreal Chamber of Commerce last Friday. To
why?
be fair, because they didn't have a francophone. They didn't have a French person that spoke French there.
So?
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit. And to be fair, English is the language of trade.
Well, it's our first official language. French is second. Just like in the United States, English is first, Spanish is second. So what?
They don't have no. They don't have dual languages. English is their language. Dumbass.
No, they learn Spanish in school.
It's not an official language.
Okay, well, whatever. Regardless.
Like in China, all they speak is ping pong.
I don't think that's a language. I think you have it mixed up with Ching Chong.
Oh, that's it. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Ching Chong. Sorry. But you know, so like I said, CN is a private company. It is not a government ran company. Just like I don't need to extrapolate this point anymore. They own their company. They sell shares to people, to their shareholders. And trust me, if I had shares with a company and they said, "Well, we're gonna ensure that we only hire, you know, BIPOCs and other fucking queers. Only fags need apply." You know, if you like women and you're a man, no, we need some of that. We need some of that same sex action going on here. No white men need apply. which is discriminatory.
This is insane. Sorry, I just kind of started kind of reading ahead here. The fact that he had made mention that he had lived in Quebec for 14 years without speaking French, and then what
Good on him.
he had to apologize afterwards for his comments because they were insensitive, and he's been taking French lessons ever since. Okay, seriously, that is the absolute most ridiculous thing ever. And again, English is our primary first language. If he was up there and he was speaking like Spanish or Punjabi or German or whatever, like if he's speaking one of those languages that aren't an official language of Canada, then I can understand people being a little put off and upset about it. But he was speaking one of the most our primary language in Canada, and they're going to get mad at him because he wasn't speaking enough French. That to me, that's a little
to
ridiculous.
be fair, they would probably give him a pass if he was speaking another minority language.
Yeah,
to
probably.
be fair, and in fact, I've even said before, Caucasian around the world is a minority, like race, nationality. I don't know. I don't know if you ancestry, Caucasian. I don't like saying race because I don't know that always kind of bugs me. But whatever, just use the words that we all understand because when you take the definitions away from words, we can't communicate.
Vaccine.
Yeah, you mean flu shot. People get mad when I have to correct them. Like, oh, well, I got the vaccine. Oh, you mean a flu shot? No, the vaccine. Yeah, you mean a flu shot.
Well, according to the new definition of vaccine, which isn't part of the old dictionary, it's a new meaning of it. It is correct. It is now a vaccine.
Speaking of old stuff, I was watching Crowder today, and he kind of grinded my gears because he was saying, more people have died under communism than anyone. For anyone that says that religion has caused more deaths, how fucking wrong they are. Nay, Mr. Crowder, you're wrong. Well, I'll say you're right. More people have died under communism. Also, a fuck ton of people have died in the name of their God.
Yeah.
So I come from an atheist. I got no dog in this fight. I look at you all and I think you're all dumb. I shouldn't say dumb.
Well, okay. But I mean, we've had these conversations before where you may not believe in it, but you can understand the I don't know if it's the importance of
Well, that I benefit from a Judeo-Christian society. I understand that.
Mhm.
But I can also understand the difference of I don't believe in something imaginary up in the sky. That seems illogical to me. To be the party of science, for Christians and conservatives to be science-based, I can't make that connection. Like it's illogical to go from, oh well, we've discovered so much on the earth and history is only supposed to go back like at most 4,000 years, according to them, maybe 6. Some of them say 6, some of them say 4, some of them say 2. I don't know how many centuries or how many millennia you want to go, but I can't rationalize those. It's such a contradicting position. You can't say that, oh, well, this earth has been in its relative state for 200,000, 300,000 years. We're relatively new. But I thought God created the heavens, the earth, yada, yada, yada. And then on the 7th day, well, we get mad at everyone because you have to get up, to go bitch in a fucking cubicle.
Yeah.
So I can't make that logical leap. Like, if anything, science would actually say, prove that there's a God. When you say, oh, well, God is, we have to understand the world or the universe through God, and he made everything for us. But wouldn't that be a direct contradiction if aliens did exist? Like, that's how I look at it. Because that sounds like a very self-centered ideology, where they say, aliens don't exist, but I believe in demons and angels. you have a better opportunity of believing that ghosts are a thing. I don't get it. No, but they say, oh well, aliens and ghosts. What? That is so stupid. Did you know that devils are trying to capture us and they use their powers in order to control us, and there's a fight over our bodies? Yeah, I played D&D too. Yeah, it sounds pretty fucking cool, doesn't it? But it's not real. That's the thing. It's make believe.
Okay, in that aspect, that I guess makes sense to me. Well, I don't know. I was just about to make an argument stating, well, I mean, if people like Christians or Catholics or whatever believe in God and angels and demons and stuff, and devils, why wouldn't
The
they believe in
spirit.
aliens and ghosts? But me
Well,
saying
aliens I would
that,
understand,
me
but ghosts, no.
me saying that would be a little hypocritical though, because I don't really believe in a singular God or God. I believe that there's something out there, but I believe more that we came from science, but yet I believe in aliens and ghosts. So,
Well, see, but like just like laws of probabilities. You know, if there are more stars in the galaxy than there are grains of sand on all the world's beaches, there has to be. Like if there are trillions, like trillion to the power of a trillion stars in the galaxy, there has to be one more than us. There, like just strict probability, at least one. But it seems so contradictory that you can believe that there are demons and angels and some dude came down, impregnated some chick, and then killed himself for a long weekend and then shot himself back up into the clouds. And then you say, I don't believe in ghosts and I don't believe in aliens. Well, like even in my logical mind, I can understand that. Okay, if you believe in angels and demons and spirits and ghosts, or and spirits and the soul, would you not have to? Wouldn't ghosts be like a logical step? Like the spirit, maybe you're held in limbo, or you're unfinished work, or a place of such torment or pain that you are unable to resolve that, and you can't get into heaven because you have unresolved issues here. Like that would make sense. I would understand. I still think it's fucking dumb, but I can understand it. But logically, scientifically speaking, I can make that jump to there has to be aliens. There has to be. I don't know. I'm just going off of an inference. I don't know. I don't talk to God, and in fact, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to worship God in a temple. You're supposed to worship Him quietly in your room. That's how you're supposed to. But no Christian does. They'll go there on Sunday and say, oh, yeah, we're great, fantastic people. Oh, we're so great and we're forgiving and we're loving people. And then what do? They judge everyone else around them because they're not as good as them. Well, let me tell you this, Christian. Right. I spitted. We are all atheists. You just believe in one more God. That's from Richard Dawkins. That's not from me. I'm not that smart.
I know the first time you told me that, I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. 100%.
In fact, I would actually, subscribe to more of those, not necessarily those gods. Like I understand them. They didn't have, they weren't as scientifically advanced, but we were, through the understanding that, hey, the sun gives us warmth, gives us comfort, and the dark brings the darkness and the uncertainty. And the winters bring I can those make sense, but to say that some guy birthed himself into a woman,
How? He didn't birth himself into a woman. He put his son into a woman. Jesus isn't God. God is God.
Jesus is God.
No.
Jesus is God.
He's the son of.
The Son, God, and the Holy Spirit are all uno. They're all one. Is Jesus and God the same?
Google's going to tell you no, it's not.
All right, so from gotquestions.org, God and Jesus, same person. The answer to the question, are God and Jesus the same person, really depends on what is meant by the same person. All right, so now when we have to get into technicalities, if the question means that is Jesus really God or is Jesus God in the flesh, then the answer would be yes. Is Jesus fully divine? He has all attributes of God. However, the question could be interpreted another way, which would require a different answer. Theologically speaking, Jesus and the Father are different persons of the Trinity. They are one in nature and essence, but they are different in personhood. So they are the same person. They're the same thing. It's like if I like a crab or like an octopus, it's like I chopped off my arm, shoved it in your snatch, and now it birthed out another person.
That's a little graphic.
And then I had to go kill my doppelganger because he'd be the evil one. And then, that whole, no, he's bad. No, he is bad. And then you have to shoot one of us. But regardless of who actually gets killed, we're still God.
Okay, well, that's messed up. Anyway, see, I always found that, like, say in something like Greek mythology, see, something like that I can get on board more with when you have like the god of war, the god of the sea, Poseidon, and you have the god or the goddess of love, and like you have the different kind of elements and things. That I can more get behind than one singular
God, I
person who
can't believe this.
created everything. I don't know. Like
But the question always remains is, then who made God? If there's a creator, the creator has a creator. And then you come into like some type of like a God
he always
fallacy.
just was.
That's such a cop out. Like, to be fair, I don't think the Big Bang really happened. I know, crazy. I have my own kind of fucked up theory that it could potentially. What if it was two neutron stars were colliding with each other, and then bang? Because when they collide with each other and they make a black hole, what if that is the genesis that forced the universe? Like, I understand, we can measure up to using Planck time up until before the moment of the Big Bang. I understand that scientists have been able to at least theorize this. Really? Fuck me. But that's never like that. Like two neutron stars or maybe a black hole becomes so large. Like, what if we're living in a black hole? Like, if a black hole is all consuming, consumes everything, and everything gets trapped within it, well, at some point, wouldn't it just become so large that it just engulfs everything?
Ooh, maybe. All right,
Oh,
this
you
could
have
be
nothing?
just I don't
Nothing?
I
All
don't
right.
know. I mean, it's
Okay. Well,
possible. Makes sense.
okay. Okay. Well, then, you know what? If you don't want to get all philosophical and think about our origins and everything else, you want to see something fucking dumb? Look up.
I think if we were to get into all that, we'd be here for hours. Okay, what am I
Yeah,
looking
that's true.
up?
Check out Russia's GDP or or the ruble, the value of the ruble. Look at this value of the ruble. You can see you see like there, it kind of goes like up a little bit and then it goes bam and then it kind of peaks and then bam and now it's actually higher than where it was.
Hold on.
Go for like 1 year.
Um, which thing are you on? Oh,
Just Google search just value of
oh,
the
1 year.
ruble.
There. Oh, jeez. Well, it went down.
Yeah, you see how it tanked, then it tanked again, and now it's gone nothing but up.
Hold on.
But so while you're looking at that, so we put sanctions, big sanctions, Europe has, Canada has, the US has. We're funneling more money than we actually have into Ukraine in order to fight Russia, which for some reason I don't know why Canada is involved in a US Russia proxy war in Ukraine. But yeah, like their economy is actually like recovered fairly well. It's actually almost back at mid 2020s levels.
Well, I don't know when I look at like it shows March 2022, it's like up to the 130, whatever that means. But now at um yeah, 130, but now in as of May 11th, it's at 65. Like it looks like it's gone down.
I just sent you the search. But so, Canada is funneling more money into Ukraine. We've put harder sanctions, and I think sanctions only work if a country is willing to engage in trade. Well, if Russia isn't, what doesn't show up? Oh, you're just gonna see my penis?
Oh jeez. No.
There, all right. It's in the show map at the very bottom. But you see, all these sanctions that are going on. So I don't understand where people think that, yeah, we're really showing it to Putin and showing it to Russia. In fact, the U.S., well, we decided to add another $750 million to them. Was it million or billion? Fuck, now I can't remember. But whatever. But do you see how, like, there's a massive tank, and now it's back up above where it even was?
Yeah. Yeah, I see that now.
Yeah. So they've gone on the gold standard. They've said to people, if you want to buy oil from us, you need to buy it in our currency. You need to open a bank in our country. So they've actually sheltered the tanking of their currency. Like at the worst, their currency was worth less than one of our cents. Like, it tanked hard. It was 1 penny for 1 ruble. That's how hard it tanked. And now it's back to about 20 cents. Wait, hold on. Oh. 0.01. Okay, so at its worst, yeah, it was, I think just by a rounding alone, it was worth less than a cent. And now it's back up to like 20 cents. But so,
0.0085.
yeah. But so, okay, so this will kind of move into this tweet that I pulled up from Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she says, why does 17 million go to President Biden in the $40 billion bill for Ukraine? Haven't the Bidens made enough money in Ukraine? Is this for Hunter? But nothing about baby formula. You see, everywhere's talking about there's no baby formula, there's more shortages. So I guess, if you're not going to be pro-abortion, or if you're not pro-abortion, you're soon going to be whether you want to or not. Like, that's where we're getting to. You see the line that she has underlined, funds appropriated to the president. Why does the president need to get $17 million for operating expenses?
That's insane. That is a big ass number.
Yeah. And so for the people that have a hate on with her, let me say this. I actually like her because she is calling other members of Congress to task. That they have to do I can't remember what it's called, but you need to be present in order to vote on a bill. Not this, just phone it in. Because what they would do, can you believe this? Can you believe making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, and you can't even do your job.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mean like the government doesn't do anything. No, like as like literally, they will have someone in lieu of, let's say I'm a congressman and you're a congresswoman, and I say, you know what, I'm not coming in today. Kim's voting on my behalf. That I can't even be bothered to get off my fat fucking ass to go do the job I was elected to do. So she keeps saying, hey, we are doing, it's like a roll call vote or a record vote, something like that. So she's forcing people that you need to be here. You need to read this if you are going to be signing on it.
Yeah, which is a good thing. I don't see that being a bad thing. Like, it's bringing transparency, right? It's showing exactly what it is that you're voting on, as opposed to how normally everything is. Everything's hush hush, and people hide things and whatever because you know that's what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, so like she actually broke down this whole bill in a big ass Twitter thread. And you know what? I say good. People should be able to see this. But we don't do anything like, and I'll say, I'm sure she says a lot of dumb shit. I'm sure any person anytime says a lot of dumb shit. But if you can't even take part in what you were hired to do, like you can't even do that job. And now you're like, you see how the media has just, like, if you Google search like Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm sure you would see how much they hate her. Like, just check it out. It's incredible how much they hate her. See, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh wow, her name actually wasn't even showing up in the Google searches. That's incredible.
What do you mean it wasn't showing up in the Google searches?
While I was typing her name in, it
Oh,
wasn't showing up. So, from Global News, there, from Canada. What does Canada think of Marjorie Taylor Greene? Marjorie Taylor Greene reports Jimmy Kimmel joked to Capitol Police as a threat of violence. Late night talk show host Jimmy Kimmel has responded to Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene accusation that a joke told on Kimmel's show was a threat to violence. On Wednesday night's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, the comedian spoke about a tweet from Greene that accused other Republican senators of being pro-pedophile for supporting the Supreme Court nomination of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Wow, where's Will Smith when you really need him? Kimmel, 54. You remember when Jimmy Kimmel used to be funny?
no.
Remember, you don't remember the Man Show?
No.
I used to watch the Man Show. Well, mind you, I was a kid, but yeah, Smith. Well, okay, now they're talking about after the broadcast. Greene took to Twitter calling Kimmel's words a threat of violence against her. She claimed to have filed a police report with Capitol Police. And to be fair, you know what? He's making a joke. I get it. I get the joke he's making or attempting to make. Yeah, you know what? That seems a little dumb. But I understand because now they're in a place in the States where Lori fucking her eyeballs are fighting each other. Lightfoot, that is directly calling for violence for their Supreme Court justices, which is a federal offense. And the U.S. government's just like, yeah, fuck, I don't give a shit. It's peaceful protests. Oh, it's the summer of love all over again. Yeah. So Greene has also commented on the Smith rock slap in the past, writing Twitter that Smith was an alpha male for defending his wife, which I completely disagree with. I think Will Smith was a spineless fucking cuck. I think Jada Pinkett Smith is a vile, evil, disgusting person. That's just my 5 cents for whatever it's worth. And with inflation, not a lot.
Okay, so who was saying that he was being an alpha male? Was it her or Kimmel?
Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene was saying that he was an alpha male, and that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
No, but they're
To slap a comedian, like honestly, to me that looks like such a bitch move. Like if we were out someplace and you went up on stage and slapped a comedian for someone just making a random joke at me, I'd be like, dude, relax yourself. It's a fucking joke. Like I wouldn't be like, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Aren't you? Yeah. Lied on witness stand. Opponents. Yeah. So the far right, Georgia Republican, far right. She is far right. But anyways, so she's showing like, hey, we're having issues in this country, and we're gonna send $40 billion to Ukraine to fight Russia. Why? How about no? How about no to either one? I don't agree with Canada sending money to Ukraine. I don't agree with Canada sending military equipment or getting involved in any way, shape, or form. To the citizens, by all means. And it's funny now, all the trans people that were on board with Ukraine until they said, listen here, man in a dress, here's your gun, get to the front lines, faggot.
I'm pretty sure they didn't say the F word, but
Oh, F word, shut up. What are you, fucking Justin Trudeau? Fuddle duddle. Get out of here. Give me this shit.
That would be annoying. No.
No, but so I find it really weird. Like we're literally like tanking our economy. You should look at Canada's economy. Look at our growth. Oh, we're in a fucking recession. Well, Russia's completely recovered. They're fine. But we're really showing those Russians, man, we got them hard. I don't know. The sun is like right here. Like if you can't see, like, look at, I'm so white, I'm radiating light. Look at that shit.
God, why are you so white?
You black people do that.
Oh my, yeah, ours is just like falling.
Yeah.
Falling and falling. The best we were at was May 30th of last year.
Yep, and we've been going down, and now our markets are wonderfully reflecting the billions of dollars that have been pumped into the economy, devaluing money, people not producing, people not going to work, which we talked about over a year ago, saying this is going to cause stagflation. I don't know anything. I'm just a stupid trucker, and I sit here and yell into a microphone and to my wife in the fucking void. What? I know nothing.
Then he says big words.
Yeah, I say big words to make me feel superior.
And then I Kevin Hart him because I feel stupid. Just kidding.
No, but you see this more and more. Well, we need to pump more. Well, why do I suddenly have no buying power? I can give you one guess.
Right?
You want one guess? Leave it in the comments why you think our economy is totally collapsing.
That smile though.
No, but so we're seeing it more and more. Jean Charest is a Yahweh fucking liberal hack. You see the conservatives. You know what? Maybe under Polyev, maybe they can get their shit turned around. And I'll say I do think it's fair that O'Toole, that anyone that's out of line, you're on the back benches. You're out of here. Which, well, that sounds very liberal. Sounds like a liberal position. You either fall in line, authoritarian, or into the gulags, comrade. But yeah, no, we've really shown Russia how bad we are willing to shoot ourselves in the foot in order to. I don't know. I don't know what this has achieved except what. Okay, here. How about this? How about this? We can send 700. I'll say 750 million because I can't remember if it's million or billion. Let's just say it's a million. I assume it's million because we don't have the GDP to the States.
$1 million.
Well, in our newest budget, we can send $750 million to Ukraine. But we can't take that same money and invest it back into Canada. You know those reserves that you absolutely hate? You know those aboriginals that you absolutely hate? Could you maybe do something with that?
Right? Maybe help them out a little bit.
Like, yeah, maybe give them a handy. I don't
In the
think you're
form of
I
a
don't think
money,
they're
not
asking for much. Well, no, not. Are you kidding me? Trudeau's gay. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. He's gay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I can't see a gay man wanting that. Just saying.
What, a hand job?
Him. Just him.
Oh, there's some beta. Jack Murphy, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Algebra. Who's the Mark Mendocino? Come on.
They could definitely do role playing. I'm sure he still has a bunch of face paint and his headdress.
You want the chocolate thunder? Oh God, what a disgusting animal.
Or shall I do the rain dance naked?
Justin Trudeau, not black people. I mean Justin Trudeau. He's a disgusting animal.
Yeah.
Just so everyone's clear. I actually like black people. Just like I don't think that they're inherently bad people.
I like
that reminds me. Okay, what?
No, I was just gonna say I like all people except for super racist ones. Or psycho.
Super racist, authoritarians, identitarians.
Oh,
I'm not a fan of the
crazy lefties.
Yeah. You know, I hate white people.
Oh my God. Right? Okay.
Asians?
You know what? I lied. I hate people. I'm all about animals. Fuck people. Animals are so much better. I saw this video on Facebook. A friend of mine, Sandy, had posted it. And it was one turtle who had flipped over. It was like stuck on its back and it's like,
mm-hmm.
And then all the other turtles that were in the thing go up to where the turtle was underneath him and help flip him over. I'm like, you know what? Humans could learn a thing or two from these turtles. Like, they're there to help lift each other up and to help each other, not tear each other down. Like, it was beautiful to see.
Well,
you see that with elephants too. You'll see a baby elephant, an elephone. That's a francophone elephant.
I see you speak frog.
I do. Oui, oui. But like you'll see like a baby elephant or something like that go into a river and start going down. You'll see just all the other moms around just jump in and try to save them and it's even with other adults. Like they're so caring for one another. And it's just, I think people need to look at things like that more often and like learn a thing or two.
Unfortunately, because of, this whole leftist, this big push for segregation, or, the oppressed and oppressor, the Karl Marx and, Ibram X. Kendi and all these left-wing authoritarian, which communism. Let's just, we don't even need to say, oh, it's CRT or, it's critical race theory or critical theory or whatever. Communism. It is communism. Like, we don't need to mix any words about it. It is communism. That is what they want. That is the idea behind Karl Marx, was the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. That's what he wanted. He wanted the proletariat to dismantle the bourgeoisie, the elites. He feels that they just want to control people. And they need to liberate capitalists from their capitalist society, aka communism. So, no, but yeah.
So, no, go ahead.
No, what?
No, I was just gonna say, let's get into this Amber Heard shit. Like, it's just a train wreck, and it's like I can't, like a car crash. Like, you just can't look away. Like, I need to know everything.
Well, I would suggest for anyone, if you don't know him, you should know him, and you should go back and watch, because he's been doing this. I caught on to him, Nick Rekieta Law. He's on Twitter, he's on YouTube. Fantastic, absolutely. If you want a top notch from a lawyer's perspective, not just one, like a dozen different ones. Maybe not all on the same day, but it could be like, like two come in or three, and it all changes. Fantastic breakdown. Does does the whole stream and is actually able to, give a lawyer's perspective in things. He can show like, hey, what they're doing here is wrong. Or, hey, they missed this. This is what they could have potentially done with this information. Or, gives you that understanding of how the law system actually works. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic information. He's funny. He swears. He calls people retards. He drinks. He's drunk.
Yes. Okay. He's my kind of lawyer. I like him. Cheers,
Yeah.
Ricada.
And he's very knowledgeable, and I nothing but success to him, because I think he does a fantastic job. And you like where would you get a dozen lawyers sitting and talking about something for free?
I don't know, at a bar maybe when they're drunk.
Yeah, but if you go, hey, could you guys help me out with some legal advice? Can you sit here for 10 hours and break this down for me? It's like, yeah, that's $300 an hour.
Right? Hold on. Pull out your checkbook. Just add a bunch of zeros.
Yeah, just write it. We'll tell you how much to give us when we're done. Like how much you got in the bank. We'll work for that long. Oh,
Yeah.
you only have 20K? All right, well, we'll give you 15 minutes.
Sweet.
Oh, but so people apparently are referencing that Amber Heard is using a Kate Moss story when Kate Moss and Johnny Depp were together. And she fabricated a story around that, which she did give as testimony when she was on the stand last week.
What do you mean, like when Kate Moss and Johnny Depp were together? Like Kate Moss accused Johnny Depp of doing something?
Oh, yeah. She said that, let's see, on Thursday at Fairfax, okay, Heard in the defense as, fuck off. What's your stupid pop? Shut up! God, if I want your opinion, I'll fucking slap it out of you, bitch.
Oh, there's a whole lot of aggression happening right now.
Amber Heard brought up Johnny Depp's ex, Kate Moss, in court last week while discussing an alleged altercation between Johnny Depp and Heard's sister, Whitney. So, while discussing an alleged altercation, yeah, because she said that he came downstairs and he went to punch her. He went to go punch her sister, and then somehow her sister disappears from this story.
Okay.
Like, all right, on we're Heard, blah blah blah. Oh, the actress of Aquaman 2. Her career is done. I'll tell you that right now. Her career is fucking done.
You know what? To be completely honest, like as much as I really liked her, I'm gonna say like if her career withstands all of this, I might be a little disappointed. Like this is such bullshit, and this isn't because of the fact that, oh, I'm a Johnny fan and I don't like Amber Heard. Dude, I had a girl crush on her. I really liked Amber Heard. And I was super happy when they were together, and it has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's the thing is, when I watch her on the stand, I can spot the lies. Like I can see her just lying through her teeth, putting on this big act. Like I can't. Like it's absolutely so far from what would possibly be true. He's almost 60 years old, and this is now all of a sudden this is coming up, but all of his other relationships, his children have never seen anything that would make him like that. And you mean to tell me she's the only person in the past almost 60 years that he's been violent with, and especially what she's accusing him of too. And the types of things she's accusing him of would have required a hospital stay. Did you hear there was this one tape that I had seen or heard, I guess. Heard. And heard.
Amber Turd.
Yeah. So there was this one recording that I had heard, and it was right literally when she had stated that he had done these things. So it was the Australian incident when he lost his fingertip. So apparently all these horrible things with the vodka bottle and everything like that had happened to her. But yet, after he lost his fingertip, there was, I can't remember the guy that was around, but there was also a nurse. They were looking through stuff, trying to find his fingertip because he had to go to the hospital. So you hear them talking about, okay, well, they're looking for the fingertip. I can't find it. Da 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 da. You can hear them like moving glass around, stuff like that. And okay, well, maybe we should check where this big puddle of blood is and stuff like that. And then you hear her like in the back, like, I want to see him. I want to see him. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt him and da 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 da. Like, I need to see him. Please let me just go talk to him. He can't, I don't want him to leave me. He can't leave me and I need to be with him. And like, she just kept going on and on. And okay, if she apparently, wait, hold on. Was it the vodka bottle incident or when he, I don't know. There were so many things. Or when he allegedly
Oh,
gave her a black eye and a broken nose. No, 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 no. It was the vodka bottle incident. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Hold on. So
fuck you, I'm out of here.
and then she's doing all this stuff. And it's like, okay, if you were, those bad things happen to you, now you're going to be, for one, when you said he threw bottles at you and you didn't actually do this to him, why are you saying, I'm sorry, it was an accident? And why are you, well, he can't leave me. We need to be together, da 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 da. And then with the whole fast forward, then with the incident where apparently he headbutted her and broke her nose and punched her in the face or whatever, and she had black eyes, a busted lip, and a broken nose.
No, she never
She
did.
was what?
She never. She did say that he headbutted her. This was during the
That's what I'm
Kate
saying.
Moss similar incident.
Yeah,
Yeah, he headbutted her and her nose broke. She didn't have black eyes. She had nothing.
no, no, no. Hold on,
Nothing.
hold on. But there was. She said there was like bruises on her face. She had black eyes. She had a broken nose and a busted lip. But there's actual evidence of her being on a talk show less than 24 hours after this alleged
Mhm.
incident. Now, I don't care how good your makeup is. Your makeup is not going to be good enough to fix freaking broken ass nose, nor is it going to be able to cover up a split lip or cover up all those
Oh,
black eyes and shit like that. Like, no.
wait, wait. You want to hear something amazing?
Yeah.
So in that testimony, they said that they had to get. Listen to how fucking dumb this is, and tell me if you agree. They had to get special abuse makeup that was above and beyond normal abuse makeup, and they put it on,
Oh,
and you couldn't see it.
I'm sure you could get that
So
like in like Toys R Us or some CoverGirl line, right? Like here's the mild abuse
no.
section, but then the real abuse, like the bad stuff, that's over there. The more
Could
expensive
you imagine,
stuff.
hold on. Could you imagine there's like the fell down the stairs, ran into a doorknob section?
Oh my god. If I knew how to make makeup, I would be like, dude, we should do this shit. Like 100%. Like, oh my god, the eyeshadow palettes I could make for those colors and the cover ups. Ah, yes. Walked into a
Oh, that
door,
is
fell
so
down the
fun.
stairs.
Yeah, yeah. That walked into the
Yes.
doorknob collection.
100%. Oh my god.
And then you could get into like the real bad stuff, like my husband's drunk collection, where. But the company that they cited that they used came out and said, "We never made that. That didn't exist."
Well, yeah. Well, the one makeup she said that, like, when her lawyer was like, she had this or had this in her purse at all times to do her makeup. And this was an alleged thing that happened in 2016. That makeup wasn't even invented until 2017. It was invented after, like a year later, after the incident had even happened.
No, what she has in her hands is not the same product. She was saying that she had to go a step above. Like she had to go the battered housewife collection. That's where she had to go. And they said,
We need to
like they
bake
have,
on
like I
this.
said, they have they have the abuse. Like I can't remember how maybe it'll say it in this article. There's no court. Okay, well, oh, it's weird at the bottom of this People's article. If you experience domestic violence, oh, you mean against Amber Heard? I'll see if I can. Let's see, Amber Heard, makeup, made up makeup. Let's see, made up makeup. Because yeah, The company that makes it said that it doesn't exist. Yeah, was using an example of the kind of makeup she used. Oh, here we go. From ET Canada. So, makeup brand busts Amber Heard in apparent courtroom lie during Johnny Depp trial. So, Amber Heard's attorney dropped a big fib during the... Well, fuck, the whole thing was a fib. Here, I'll send this to you. You want it on the show map? I'll send it on the show map so you don't fucking whine at me. Yeah, I can do my own research. That seems to be the case, according to a TikTok video shared by Milani Cosmetics, which seemingly refutes supposed evidence introduced in court by Heard's attorney, Elaine Bettihoff. I don't fucking care. Whoever's doing the questioning, whoever's the lead in her thing, in her testimony, is a retard. Like, I'm dumb as fuck. And I could probably ask better questions and all this shit. God, however, TikTok video, okay. Oh yeah, okay, so however, the TikTok video posted by the makeup brand pointed out that specific product wasn't launched until 2017. Okay. The fact is an inconvenient one since the alleged abuse would have had taken place between 2012 and 2016, before the company introduced it to the market. You asked us, let the record show that our correcting kit launched in 2012 or 2017, wrote the brand in a caption to the video that proved the product didn't release until well after Heard filed for divorce. Of course, as TMZ pointed out, Bettihoff. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in the courtroom, she was showing something different. It wasn't the product. They said it was an example of it. Here we go. Okay, so Bettihoff had just using the product as an example of the type of makeup that Heard wore to cover her alleged bruises and wasn't claiming she used a specific makeup kit. Bullshit, yes you did. Oh, but it doesn't actually say, it doesn't quote what she said. Come on.
I can almost, I could have sworn that she said this is the exact makeup kit that she carried in her purse.
Oh, go away. Shut up, Amber. Fuck's sakes.
Bad, Amber, bad.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, they actually have photos. This is from the Daily Mail, so I'll put this in the show map. Please, I encourage you, look this stuff up yourself. Go find it for yourself. I don't give a shit. I think she's a fucking compulsive liar. Me too. Yeah, she used it on the James Corden. Oh God, that homo. Ugh. Yeah, super heavy red matte lipstick to hide her bloodied lip. And she had to put foundation on, which seemed actually consistent with skin blemishes. Sorry, I'm sweating like a fucking fat fuck because it's fucking hot in here. So, pardonnez-moi. My EPU died. My EPU doesn't want to start. It's hot. But do you see it in the show map there?
Yeah, I see it. I'm just trying to.
Oh.
Yeah. Trying to get to where that picture was.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, see y'all, please. You can't even. No.
I don't.
Like, look at that picture. Like, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like anything that there's a broken nose, a busted lip. Yeah, not even a little bit. Cuts and bruises bullshit.
Yeah. Like a busted nose. Look at Owen Wilson. If you have, and I'll tell you, anyone, if you've had a busted nose, not once did she describe like black eyes. You get black eyes. Look up a picture of broken nose injury. Look that up. Broken nose injury.
My God.
Immediately, your eyes are black.
Look at all those tears as she's crying her face off. Yeah, look at them all. There's so many. Her face is so wet. So wet.
Fucking. Oh, well. Ew, what the fuck? Oh, now you start getting into gross stuff. Why? Why?
What are you talking about?
This is with moderate safe search on. I looked up, like, broken nose injury. And it's all disgusting. But, there's there's no black eyes. Like after the initial hit, yeah, you don't have bruising. But she said 2 days after, she had no bruises, no cuts, no nothing. She's perfect. I don't know. But unfortunately, the shitty thing is, all she has to prove is that Johnny Depp hit her.
Ugh. God.
That's it.
Viewer warning.
That's
These
all she
images are
has to
really
do.
gross. Yeah, you definitely see the
But
black eyes for sure.
yeah, but it's
Oh,
but that's the sad thing is she just has to prove that Johnny Depp hit her, not that she beat the fuck out of him. It's
I really, really hope that this goes in favor of Johnny. I really do. I think she is so unbelievably full of shit that honestly, like, if she were to win this, I I don't know. I think I'd have a lot less faith in the justice system than I already do.
well, to be fair, the justice system has always been pretty biased against men for any reason. And actually, that was one thing too with Daryl Davis when he was saying that black men typically get harder sentences than Caucasian for the same crime. That's not true.
Yeah.
In fact, and he was saying black people tend to get shot by police more. No, that is actually untrue. That is statistically untrue. In fact, a black cop is more likely to arrest a black person, a black perpetrator. A black perpetrator is less likely to be shot by a white officer. Just like a white person is typically more aggressive with a white perpetrator. So,
Of course,
I
there
don't know where
are
he's getting these.
exceptions to the rules, but primarily speaking.
I'm saying statistically.
Yeah.
This is irrefutable. You cannot refute that. You can't say, well, there are bad apples in the bunch. No, this is just, it's true. It's just unfortunate, but all right. Is there anything else, or are we going to get the hell out of here?
No, I think we can get the hell out of here. We didn't talk enough about Amber for my liking, but that's okay. We will, we're going to have lots of time to talk about her. I cannot wait for the cross examinations. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm super stoked about that. Okay.
This week off.
Yeah.
This week off is no. I mean, this is gonna do terribly for her because now they have a week to comb through everything she talked about. They could get medical records, could get witnesses, or counter information, like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They have a week to go over this. You think Johnny Depp isn't forking over fuck tons of cash for that?
Yeah. Well, I had heard too, like, I know, like, one of his biggest things, like, the only reason he's fighting this, it's not, oh, why I want to clear my name or whatever. Like, that's part of the reason, but the primary part of the reason why he's even fighting this is because of his kids. His kids convinced him to go after her for this. Because unfortunately, the sad thing is his son was 14 at the time and apparently was like harassed in school nonstop of kids and friends of his like coming up to him with magazines and your dad's a woman beater and this and that. Like he had a rough time through school. And, it's just Lily, the girl did too, but she is 6 years older than him. So she was already like adultishhood or whatever, but like he had to endure this in school. And what his kids went through and the paparazzi following them around and harassing them all the time. And for the allegations that she's making, like this ruined their lives, his kids' lives. And the thing is, he had said like he busts his ass off and he does all this stuff for his kids. And the fact that she's trying to take away money for the kids, like it's not cool.
All right. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Get out of here.
Have a good night, guys. We will catch you tomorrow. Don't forget to hit all the, the like, subscribe buttons and catch us out. And check us out in all of the places listed in the description box below. All right. Have a good night, guys.